Happy Thursday, Grace family and friends. I am Talera and
I am Tynesha.
And we're here just to give insight and remind you on things that we were thinking about during this week from the Sunday service. So on Sunday, Pastor did talk about change, which is very inevitable. It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. And what I received from the message was that, even though we have change going on in our lives, you can move from one place to another, you still have to change your mindset. Like both of us, we're both from Louisiana, and there's things there in Louisiana that I was doing or that I wanted as far as food. There's some sausages that I love to have, the down home sausage that you cannot get here. And there's some things that I had to change about myself food-wise so I could actually eat like I wanted to. That's the same thing in life. Or in our Christian walk, you have to change your mindset. Even though you're from the past, you have your past life. There's things that's going on in your life in the last year that are not the same this year. So you have to renew your mind. You have to change your mindset in order to grow and in order to do the will of God. What did you get from that?
Like you said, Talera, we're both from Louisiana, me specifically New Orleans, and I know just during Katrina, how we had to change was forced on many of us. Many of us had not been outside the city of New Orleans until then. And that's when people had to renew their minds because we had to be in a different place. So some people took that very hard and felt like they had to go back, but some people took that change and they ran with it because they renewed their mind. They saw something outside of what their norm. And that's what we have to do as Christians. Sometimes we get on this roller coaster ride of doing the same thing. We hear the same things over and over. So it just becomes something that we just hear. And we never take the time to change within ourselves. We have to change our mindset. Change is an action word. There's a song that says, "Change me, oh God, make me more like you." But we have to be a part of that change. We have to take our time and be a part of that change. God is already there.
Yeah.
We have to do some work in ourselves and decide in our mind that we are willing to change and want to change and take action to do so.
So I have a challenge for you. So this week, I know it's the end of the week, it's Thursday, and we're just trying to get through to the next week. And you may have some goals that you've set for Monday or the following week. If it's something that you can do today, I challenge you to get those things done today, and then you can make new goals. But if there's something that's set on your heart and it needs to be done now, change your mindset, get yourself together, and do those things.
For me, after last week's service, what I started doing, Talera, is at my desk at work, I started writing things down, putting little sticky notes on my computer to remind me, hey, don't do the same thing you did yesterday. You need to start pushing forward. I want new things for this year. I want new things for my life. I want to renew my mind. But sometimes we have to remind ourselves because we're so stuck in our ways. We have to remind ourselves and encourage ourselves to make changes. So I'll just stick a little note up there, or I'll listen to a song that day that's talking about change. We have to continually push ourselves to change, because change, my friends, is an action word, and we are responsible for our change.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think I'm going to try that. So make sure, if you haven't been doing this, why don't you try it as well? Make your little notes and put a check mark by it and note it that you are doing the change that Pastor did talk about on Sunday. Changes with your mind. This week, have a great rest of your week.
And